episode of 7 Days to Die Storm Chaser 2.6. We just had the update from 2.5. Give me a moment here to share this, and we will go ahead and spawn in. Alright, we are back. Let's go ahead and start. Should probably have some intro music, but yeah, I don't have a computer for that at the moment. Anywho, where were we? Been a month since I've played. Need to recall buttons. And we got a little bit of ammo. We need more ammo, that is for dang sure. Hello and welcome in. Let's try not to break our legs here. Wow. I feel like I'm running sluggish. Hello, Lise. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate you. Alright, so we've got nitrate, we've got coal. Let's go ahead and hit up our nitrate real quick. I'm doing alright. A little busy in the world, but hey, that's how it is, right? Oops. I need to remember my buttons. Chuck that in. Well, I guess we do have a little bit of 9mm here. Oh, no worries. Do appreciate you. Hello, cat. Welcome in. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful night. Let's see. Let's go ahead and chuck those over there. Oh my lord. Quit hitting the button. Till it's been a long time since I've played this game. But, let's see. Let's actually jump on our bike. Wait, don't I have repair kits? I swore I had repair kits. I agree. Adulting does suck at times. God bless America. I need to stop doing that. Where's my duct tape? Duct tape, duct tape, duct tape. I know I've got some duct tape. There it is. I am so out of practice. Wow. Alright, recipes, repair kits. I'll get back in the hang of it. It's only been a month. Well, nearly. 28 days. So, let's go ahead and get a little bit of mining done. We can get some concrete going. Work on the base a little bit. Unfortunately, I might have to cut this one a little shorter tonight. I, too, have to adult. But, I am still doing the charity event for, my friend. Link should have just popped right there in chat. If anybody can help out, it'd be greatly appreciated. Even the measly sum of a price of a cup of coffee would help greatly. I passed up the nitrate. I was on the way to the coal. That's right. It was over here by Journey's End. A little bit of nitrate never hurt nobody. Alright, so where were we? Go ahead and crack some nitrate. Get stoned while we're doing it. Probably should crouch, but hey, you know, I'm not necessarily worried about Samara. Trust the old machete will make short work of her. And we are finding a little bit of silver as we're digging, so that is a bonus. Good old nitrate. And we're getting sand, stone, so concrete fixings. That's regular stone, but who cares? Alright. Well, we're starting to get there. Yeah, unfortunately. Mining is a drag and really hard to avoid. But, you know, unfortunately, necessary evil. Appreciate you, cat. Hopefully I can score another 9 to 5 and get a little more work going. Owning your own company is not the easiest thing, especially when you're the only worker. Well, my wife helps too, but I'm the manual labor of it. And we almost got a stack worth. There we go. Yay, nitrate. It's always fun to watch how these curl. Can almost follow the vein directly. I think about 2 or 4, I mean, should do it. Don't want to mine too horribly much. I'm just glad Stamina's holding out. Probably should have took some coffees with me, but, you know. Appreciate you, cat. It is a Sunday, so I expect a slow night. Almost 2,000 stone. Been horribly busy this last week. Getting things around for yard work and all that. But unfortunately, that's going to be kind of slow until it starts raining. We've had a couple good storms, but nothing really to write home about. Which makes it kind of difficult to own a lawn care company when nothing's raining. Hence why the extra job. Hopefully. I won't say it's an absolute must, but definitely needed. Alright, there we go. There. Now we're down in the coal pit. There. Starting to get a decent amount. Almost grand. Hey, you know what? Let's just raise up the ceiling just a skosh. Hello and welcome in. Do appreciate you dropping by. There we go. Whoa, my visor went a little wonky there for a moment. How is it breaking below me? I'm aiming up. Yeah, the dev's still got a little work to do. Oh, hopefully the merger is for the better. Another company share, however you want to call it. I don't know their legalities for it, so I'm not even going to pretend. I just know that I think they made a poor decision. Not saying the company that they paired with is horrible, just, I'm not liking the way it's going. Alright, we're almost to our goal. Because technically I can make 1,000 in my pocket and put 1,000 in the workbench to make, which should split the time in half. It's almost nightfall. Okay, don't know where that dropped from. I think I've got some food and drink in my pocket. If not, I'm a noob. And yeah, I'm a noob. Oh well, we'll have enough to hold off. Should have some goodies back at the base. Ooh, we just got us a diamond. There's like 600 dukes. Come on. And I think we'll be alright here in just another node or two. Because I use this also for purified water. Hello and welcome in. Do appreciate y'all dropping by, saying hi. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day or night. There it is. Little bit more and we'll head back. I want to clip 5 at least. Gives us a little bit extra. There we go. Let's see, how do we get out? There we go. Ah, fudge sickles. There we go. There we go. Nice. Alright, well, let's go ahead and head back to base. Hello, Wolfgang. How are you? Well, I hope. Yeah, I'm just a little sick. I don't know exactly what went on last night, but put a damper on the night. Alright, almost home. We can start some cement. and start getting some of this established here. Right. Well, let's see. Let's drop that in half. We want to keep all of our sand. We'll take that out. Got a little bit of brass, a little bit of gunpowder. Powder. Maybe I can't make... I thought... There it is. Alright, so we'll make 1,000 worth, not 1,100. 1,000. Craft that. Oops. Let's go ahead and start crafting more in our pocket. Get that all going. Oops. Good lord. I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, so we need our feathers. We need some wood. We've got wood. Sorry, my wife just popped a snack pack and scared the crap out of me. Alright, we'll take that. And... dread it. Did I just spend all my... I think I did. Yep, I did. I spent all my wood tip or iron heads, wood tips, but alright, we'll go ahead and turn that in. Turn those in. We'll take the clay out, throw the brass in. It's only day 17, but you know, we're Jiminy Christmas. Mechanical parts, forged iron, cobblestone. Ah, Lord. You know what? Let's go ahead and actually toss a cigar on. I think I've got a free slot. Nope. Alright, we'll take the plating off. Hello, Mateo. Welcome in, bro. Appreciate you swinging by. Hopefully everything's going well for you tonight. Seen you say something about starting up streaming again in June.
If you ain't out the goddamn door when I close, fine, take a fucking look.
Let's see here. Silver nugget. Diamond. Alright, what else can we abscond with? It's pretty pricey there, buddy. You know what? Let's just buy it. Anything else really worth it? SMG turret. And no.
A sale is a sale, even if it is to a scumbag like you.
What do you got in your vending machine? Oh shiz, Rockbuster. Oh, gotcha. I agree, Wolfgang. He needs a hammer to the head. Well, hopefully things go well with you, Mateo. Let's see. Ooh, I didn't realize we had arrows there. We'll go ahead and take our nitrate. I appreciate you, sir. Let's see, what, there. Coal. Dang. I really need to sort this stuff better. Well, I'll do that once I actually get the house going. But right now, we are in the process of making cement.
Thank God, it's almost closing time. I've had enough bullshit for one day.
I'll take those, take that. Take the other 300 high-powered. Do I not have any cobblestone left? We'll take that. Take some of those. Alright, I do appreciate you, sir. No worries. Let's see. There's my cobblestone. I knew I had some. There we go. Now everything's repaired. Hello, Oki. Welcome in. Do appreciate you swinging by, sir. Chuck those back in here for now. And yeah. Let's go ahead and, modify this. Once again, take the scar back out. Chuck it back in here. Let's see. Oh, prayers to you, sir. Hopefully everything goes well. Alright, so we started those. Day 21, it is 17 currently. So we still have a couple days. But this will give us a chance to start building and getting things around that we need. Ah, shoot. No, I should actually cancel those. And start getting some of this going. I need to get an anvil, bellow, Looks like I've already got the bellows. Alright, so 9mm, yeah, kind of like the high power. Okay, it was just a block twitching. Alright, so we've got this huge old platform to start building on. A little bit to finish out. Ah, I put my cobblestone up. Dang it. Wonder why it feels like I'm so bloody slow now. Alright, well, there's that. There's water. Hello, Sabrina. Welcome in. Do you appreciate you swinging by? Let's see. What can we all make? It's been a hot moment. Hello, Jason. Welcome in. Bugger all. Let's chuck those in. Look at that. Solid wood cubes. Decent fuel source. Alright, so let's take that. Let's take what grilled meat it was. Animal fat, potatoes. Where did our animal fat go? Could have sworn I left it in the food box, but do we seriously not have any animal fat? That is a huge rookie mistake. Yeah. Whoops. Well, I guess a wabbit hunting we will go. Not necessarily wabbits, but anything that decides to twitch. It feels like they shortened render distance. Character moves slower, render distance is less. Oop, there's a chicken. Unfortunately, he's gone before I can even get a shot off on him. I feel a little floaty. I don't know. I can officially say that I'm not necessarily a fan of this update. Really? There we go. Well, let's see. Anything decent? Some outpost. Do appreciate you. Oh, look. She brings gifts. L762. Can we find any eggs? That would solve a food issue. Definitely not a place to play around. Up your head. There's a couple animal fat. Oh, I'm holding the animal fat. Boy, I'm dumb. Alright, squat down. There we go. Right? Bring goodies. I'm happy with that. Well, looks like we got a rainstorm at night. I've learned to keep your head on a swivel. Just make sure you know which direction you're going. One bullet is all it took for that warthog. Alright, so looks like we need wood, some cobblestone. I'll leave the ground floor probably cobblestone like it is. Make the walls out of cement. Just so it's fairly sound. Alright, how many more can we... I'm not entirely sure exactly what I want to build out of it yet. We'll go ahead and take those. Again. I am so horrible. I constantly hit my stuff. Let's see. Well, I guess we can take and fill up our water. There, we'll go ahead and do that. Make sure it only took out what we needed. Yeah, I believe so. Come down this way. If memory serves, there's a little culvert. Kind of wish you could catch rainwater in these. But, you know, 7 days physics. Chicken. Yeah, I feel like I'm moving a lot slower than what I should be. I can't help it. How did I never check that? Clearly tell I've been there. Everything's busted out. Little sip of water. Take that off, put that on. Wrong button. I'll eventually get it back down. There we go. Yeah, if memory serves, I think there's like a bag or something underneath these sometimes. Not always, but if memory serves, there's a high chance. Nope. At least not this time. Ooh, checkpoint. You know, let's go ahead and actually repair some of these. Never mind. It's going to take a moment with the gunpowder yet. And we'll take the mushrooms. Well, we almost got enough. There's some steel if I want it. Folks always forget about those transformers. Or the light poles. Usually have good luck with both. More so than I do the vending machines. Alright, so should be able to cook some of this up. And all should be good. One of those wood cubes is 8 minutes 20. So let's go ahead and cook up the raw meat. And let's max out our waters. Too bad those don't stack. Hello, Melina. Welcome in. Do appreciate you dropping by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful day. Sorry I've had a long week. Kind of tired. Let's see. Chuck the extra stuff back in. I just chucked my medical in. Big old noob. Alright, so potato, grilled meat, animal fat. Alright, we'll go ahead and munch that. Should have some friends wanting to party. Oh, well, I guess it's raining, so it washed the smell off. Convenient, inconvenient. Alright, so where are we looking on wood? We're a little light. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Dang, that's a lot of trees. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. And eating. We got us a honey. I forgot we had that book. Oop, about squished myself. There we go. Let's go ahead and plant these again. We'll plant them over here. And too close. There. Now for the pine cones. Where are pine cones? There they are. Really? Weird. There we go. Now we're starting to get it. Nice. Now, we should be able to hammer. It's hammer time. Let's go ahead and finish out our floors. And you know what? Let's go ahead and grab a nibble while the rain's still going again. Let's go ahead and grab that. Hello, what are we missing? Mushrooms. That's right, that's what I was missing. Let's go ahead and put those to work. Go ahead and take that. That's the one disadvantage of having storms all the time. Is it's just going to keep washing away the smell. Finally get that aspect to work, and, well, it don't necessarily work because, well, yeah. Alright, let's see. Mushrooms, potato, egg. Need more mix. As much mix as we can get. And let's go ahead and climb back up and get that going. I did tear this place up a little bit during Horde. And cement mix. There we go. Now we just need to wait for more cement out of the forge. So I guess while we're waiting there, we can go repair this. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to build yet. Something fun. Cannot wait for that nail gun. It makes it so much faster. But once we get all the floor up to cobblestone, we will be gold. Technically, cement's one of the most inefficient things to make, but gotta have something to do with all that extra stone. Trying to think here. What do we want to build? I have not yet, Serena. I just spent a few minutes out mining, gathering gunpowder. I got a few bullets back in our pocket. So we should be decent for a job. Woohoo! We have 3 skill points. What was it that we needed? There was something we needed like 3 points for. What was that? Yeah, well, let's take a peek, see, shall we? Salvage operations. No. 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 Huh. What was it? That's what I get for it being nearly a month. Pain tolerance, huntsman. No, it wasn't that. Wasn't this neither. Shoot. Shoot. Ah, that's what we needed. Right there. Alright, there was something else we needed. What was it? Was it Grease Monkey? Well, I guess we could. Advanced engineering. And salvage operations. Okay, so I guess we'll have to grab that one. Next level. Sorry, Sabrina. Do appreciate you helping out there. It's been forever since I played. Good lord. Yeah, those are handy skills to have. Forged ahead always helps. And a little bit of extra loot from scrapping things. I think you learned well. Lord, this is a lot of wood. Ooh, lolly. Hammer's lasting longer than I thought it would. Just got a little smidge out of its health. We are running out of wood and fast. Oh, you know, I just thought of something. Didn't they slow you down when you're crafting in your pocket? That may explain why I felt a little sluggish. Now that we're not crafting anything, I'll try to run. I don't think the weather makes any difference on it. Shouldn't. Good lordy. And we're out of wood, and we've got still a fair bit to go. Alright, I guess we can spice it up right quick. We'll take that. Offload. Alright, where are you? Silence, vile demon. Well, if you need cheap experience, that's something you could do. Accidentally damage your cooking campfire and repair it with a stone. Alright, let's go ahead and take that. Let's take that. Let's cancel those right quick. think that's 30 minutes. There we go. And I'm gonna need 35. Oop, well, they can take it, I guess. And what did we do with our fun toys? There they are. Let's go ahead and leave. Oops, did not want to leave the mushrooms here. At least not in here. Chuck that in there. Mix can go in there for right now. Shotgun turret. I'll leave our mushrooms right there. Jiggle stick can go there. Sand can go in here. A couple extra arrows. Resort, reorganize. Alright, so there we go. Reload up. Let's see what fun jobs this guy might have for us.
Morning.
Yeah, a
If you try
little
to
bit of
say
a
it's
jitter,
good
yeah.
morning, there's
And
the goddamn door.
Maggie, Jack's lumber, the grass. Ooh.
Oh, look who's tired of eating out of dump. Can't say I'm not
Let's
surprised.
take on the police station.
Good luck, kid.
Yeah, I feel a little bit quicker now. And you know what? Let's go ahead and repair all of our goodies. Come on, there we go. And it's right over there. Alright, well, let's check it out. See what we get. Can't remember if this is the one that's actually worth it or not to double down on. There's one of the police departments that's really good. Usually, anyway. Depending on how this one goes, I might grab an infested as well. Thornberry. Good old Nigel Thornberry. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah. Someone with a doggo in the back. Don't think we got any lockpicks. Oh boy, I hate doing this, but we do have a little advantage here. Nope. And we do have company. Sit down. missed. There we go. Eh. Not what I wanted, but hey, that works. Too many bullets. Alright, big boy. Part of that party as well. Hip fire. Oh, you dirty woman, you. Ah, missed. There you are. Off your head. Alright, so can't believe I just missed that one. Off your head. Off your head. Off your head, Karen. There you go. Sit down. And hey, good lord, there was 4 of them. I think they increase the spawn rate. To heck with it. We'll take goldenrod tea. Now let's hope this thing was even freaking worth cracking open. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Oh, well, kinda worth it. Another pocket sludgy. We've already been through this. Shouldn't have stuck a big old noggin through. And more loot. And we'll go ahead and take all those goodies. Nothing there. Anything worth it? Ooh, purified water. Thank you. break that. Seem to get more out of the stone axe doing it that way. Alright, we'll go ahead and pick up the office chairs. Ooh, almost missed books. Sorry, hiccups. Handy land. Those are all kaput. Okay, so that's in that room. Arrow. Off your head. Off with yours. Take that. Any books? Yep. Ooh, even a cookbook. Any potty pistols? No. No medical cabinet. Nope. Nah, it's kind of disheartening. Goodbye, Mo. Ooh. What shovel do we already have? 5. Never mind. Let's see. Well, there's a dead vending machine. Skull crushers. That would be handy if we had cash. And cloth. Let's grab the corn. Don't need the cornmeal. Oh, grab the lead. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Bye-bye, birdie. Wasn't there a second bird here? I guess not. Advantage of having higher parkour. Get up there easier. Since this is already busted, we'll take it on apart. Hey, we're actually a little cucumbered. Do I not have the right stuff on? Oh, that's kind of why right there. And let's chuck those. We'll knock that. Resort our pile. And let's see. That's my purse. Go and take the fat from him. Oh, nitrate. Alright, we'll chuck that. We'll chuck that. Why keep 8 wood? There we go. Big boy down. There we go. Don't need that measly little cloth. Take that chair. And we'll take those chairs. Arrow. Alright, so we'll make a few more first aid bandages. Come on. Take the stones off, chuck that down. Bunch of cloth here. It used to be plastic. I think that was like 2 updates ago. Used to be plastic. And you know what? Don't need that. I guess we could have left those waters there. Alright, so take that. Don't need that. I love doing that with this. Don't need either of those. And alright, so that's the end. Missing lockpicks. It's garbage. We'll go ahead and drink that, get that out. This goes bad. I might be drinking this beer. And it's going bad. It's not wanting to apply. Go and reload. 2 to the face. Fine. Get out of here, big mama. I wonder, did they fix the multi-use glitch? Looks like they did. Pistol part. Molotov. Okay. So, use up some of our lightweight ammo. There. Alright, where's our doggo friend? Come on. Alright. Next. Ooh. Wow. I thought he was already long gone. No, he about popped on us. Stood up, went to pop, and yep, no good. Alright, let's go ahead and drink that. Drop off the electrical parts. Let's take the 4 bites. Scrap that. Chuck that. We need to shed some weight desperately. Because I hear them. Alright, lightweight ammo. There you are. That's a barrel. Take that then. Reload up. Ah, bugger. Alright, how do I do this one? There it is. Alright, now if I remember right, this one gets a little spicy when I go down. Yep, and I think when I come out here, there's like 2 spiders and birds or something like that up there. Down here, there's like a feral. Feral white, if memory serves. You just can't see them right off. Yeah, that's what it is. Hello? Yep, spiders right there. Egads. Alright, that one's done. Let's see what we got. Absolute garbage. Alright, so we're gonna beat into this. Well. I guess we could always take the, buzz ball here. Yeah, let's do that. Buckle up. I don't remember if I have the book or not. Alright, well, there's Forged Ahead, Pocket Schematic, Baseball Bat. Go and and chop up the box. Alright, let's see what we got. Rifle parts, polystring. Go and take that, scrap that. Barbed wire, we'll scrap. Take that. We'll go ahead and chuck the empty glass jar out. Don't need the oil. Let's see, what did we get down here? Absolutely nothing. Medical. And not really much of nada. Chuck that. Chuck that. Shoot. What can we pitch that's really not... No, we'll take the mechanical parts out. There we go. Nothing. We'll take the office chairs. Please, something good. Vehicle. It almost puts us up to motorcycle. I think that's what, 45 or something like that. And had poopy paper. Poopy paper. If I remember right, though, should be another room. Yeah. Patchwork liner, garbage. Don't need the leather. Come on, something good. Well, yes and no. Come on. Garbage. Chuck it. Junk it. The heck with it. We'll eat it. Take that. And anything new. Oh, well, yeah, it can just go down. Alrighty, well, we still got this little bit right here. Hey. Shoot. Guess, we'll go and smelt that down real quick. Couldn't remember if these ones give fat or not. Doesn't appear so. Oh well. Job is done. There we go. Flip on around. I don't want to go slow. I want to go fast. That's a decent one to be down in. Especially if you like crypts. Alright, now I just gotta watch out for doggos that like spawning in that stuff over there. Not like I don't have enough ammo to take them out, just be annoying. Alright, go on around. Oops, knock knock. What? Ah, okay. Well, we can take care of that real simple, real easy.
You think you're pretty smart now, don't you? Here's your pay, Einstein.
Hey,
You gonna buy
no,
some
welcome
food or
in.
just
How
stand
are
there
you
like a
doing, sir?
goddamn idiot?
Well, I hope. Let's see,
Shit, man. Well, you proved me wrong. Now
there we
take your
go. We want
reward and get the
craft
hell out of
bundle.
here.
Let's see, what can we do? I'm doing alright, just a little tired, that's all. Hopefully you are well. Ranger Station Gulf. That's one with landmines.
I don't like you.
Let's do an
Don't
infested.
just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Get the job done.
Dang, wrecked. Do you really have to be like that, dude? Alright, so there's that. More cement being made. Let's go ahead and actually do this. Oop, no, don't want to drop those off. I want to drop that. That. Let's go ahead and drop those. That. Tool parts. Crippler. Let's go ahead and chuck our water in there. Gunpowder can go in the food box because that does, oops, count as food. Funny to say that. What was that one? This one? Yeah, this one. Chuck my medical in there. We'll go and open that. Hello. Ooh, that was a double. And we'll chuck those in there. That. Plastics, I guess we can put in there for right now. Chuck those in there. Medical kits. Resort. Don't have any use for that. Sledge parts we can put in there. And I think we're gold. Okay, so over there now. What do we have in here? Oh. Oh, well, I guess we do have a few things in here, don't we? Go ahead and munch a couple of those. That sound always gets me. I think it's actually the character smelling himself, but it always makes me look around for a Zed. They like chewing on me for some reason. But alright, let's go ahead and do this infested. And have a little bit of fun with it, shall we? Just right on over there. Maggie's Corner. Oh, I think I remember busting into this place. I think we had a nice horde here last time we did this. Yeah. Pretty dang sure it was just that. Alright, well, that was worth a shot. Are you kidding me? Those no longer break? No frickin' way. You are kidding me. They took away the ability to break those with arrows. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Ooh, the lolly. These infested always get me going. Why do I have to spam that like 3 or 4 times to make it go? Alright, so should be that done. Dookie paper. Soda fountain, of course, just paper. You just... Oh, wow. We actually got coffee. Tell I'm not used to getting stuff out of those. Cooking pot. Cooking weekly, canned miso. And ooh, cement. We'll take it. Don't need the empty jar. Ooh, you're green. You're a barrel. You are too. I do believe those guys are cooked. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Call me Robin Hood. I love doing that to birds. Alright, so memory serves, this is a bit of a cluster cluck. And you know what? Let's just knock that out so they can't get any bright ideas. Youch. They still got a bright idea. Ooh. How's your day going, bud? Nope. Right in the back of the head. Yeah. Nice. Wee. Alright, so that's pretty much all of them. Hate doing that, but you know, I'm not gonna get overrun. Alright, leather trunk. And we'll take that, scrap those. Ooh. Lamb rations. I know that actually has a purpose, but to heck with it. No worries. I do appreciate you there, no? You have yourself a wonderful night, and again, do appreciate you swinging by. Let's scrap those. Take that, take those, scrap that. Take that, don't need those. There we go. And a little bit of fuel, a little bit of lead. Oh well. They didn't do much out of it. Not as much as I thought they was. We'll scrap that. Come over here. We'll grab the gas barrels. And let's do that skill. Salvage operations. Good Lord, could not speak. So that's done. So we should start getting some more goodies here. More toolbox. Scrap, we'll take the parts. And that's what's down here. Take the corn as well. Well, the truck's sitting on top of us. Open that up. Open that up. Alright, so here, scrapping for fun. 19 out of 75. We'll take that. Plastic's always a good sell. I usually try to grab that anytime I can. Even from the tire stacks. Just a good rule of thumb to have. Anything here? No, of course not. That's pretty much fried. There we go. Sit down, buddy. Taters. Canned miso. And chicken soup. Why the heck not? Take the lead. Memory serves, we get lead from breaking this. Not yet, we don't. But we will take that. And that does count as plastic as well. Coffee shed, that one's alright. There we go. Nothing. I don't think we'll get lucky. Coffee grounds. Mostly air. Oops, country barbecue. Alright, it sounds like a crawly. Where are you at, buddy? There you are. Knew I heard you crawling around somewhere. Hello, Country Rose. Welcome in. Do appreciate you swinging by. Hopefully you are doing well. Alright, little that, little that. Mer. Off your head. Give me the loot. Ooh. Yeah, let's take that. And, wow, that's almost half-faced into the ground. animal fat right there. Let's see. Guess we can get rid of the skins. There's oil shale if we need it. Sometimes this actually has stuff in it. Come on then. Off your head. Off yours. It's half open already. Darn it. Go and refuel. We'll repair. And go on back. Kind of nice. Fuel consumption's the exact same whether you're on the throttle or not. I'm doing alright. Just a little tired. Been a week. And still looking for more work. Ooh, look, there's a storm right there. That looks like a storm in the snow. I don't know, I'll have to go check that out. Let's drop our goodies off. Scrap that, put that away, chuck that. There we go. Knock, knock.
Oh, I'd shake your hand.
All right,
but
let's see. What do you got?
Dysentery, the way you smell.
I'll take that. And, you know, I don't even think you're worth another job.
You got money this time, or you just here to piss me off?
Anvil, that gives us craft speed. Grab that. Those are good to have, but I don't think I've got the recipe. Steel knuckles, machete, cobblestone. You know what? Let's see if we can just speed up our cobblestone. And I think that's pretty much all we can do.
A sale is a sale, even if it is to a scumbag like you.
Well, let's go check out that storm, shall we? Let's see what this will yield. Yep, it's in the snow. These are always fun. Yeah, check that out. Off your head. Oh, come on. Off with your head. Hello. Off with yours. blueberries. If I remember right, it was blueberries and coal for the mask here. Let's go ahead and step out right quick. About ready to lose time. There we go. Let our resistances come back up. We step any further than this, it'll trigger once again. There it is. So, at any rate, we'll go and knock out some of these tasks. Alright, there we go. And unfortunately, storm is now over. Hello, Cougar. Hello, Ash. Welcome in. Hopefully your night's going well. Do appreciate you swinging by. Alright, let's see here. There's a berry bush. There's a berry bush as well. There's one berry. We'll take the eggs. We'll take the other berry. Harvest blueberries is complete. But I like some blueberries. Reload and engage. Third time's the charm? Yes, it is. That was a shoulder shot. Oh, right past his nose. Ah, to heck with it. That was much faster. More efficient. Alright, so... Oh, oops. I am choking. Alright, let's wrap it. So what do I need for that challenge? I do not remember. Alright, so challenges, survival, Scorcher. I just need to kill more Zeds and snow, some chucks, 5 leather, 50 cotton, 2 lens, poly, armor. Alright, well, should have a nice little show here at nighttime. Usually gets spicy in the snow at night. Doopy-doopy-doo, where are you? Where'd everybody go? They ghosted me. Ollie ollie oxen free. Ah, there you are. Bob. Right in the face. Let's go ahead and get some lead while we're here. We're gonna need it for bullet tips. Don't want to make these holes too big. God forbid I fall in one of them. Alright, so there's 500, that's 250 rounds. Ooh, we found some gold. Alright, there's that. Ooh, hey, look, it's a chuck. Alrighty, let's see. Take that. We'll drop that in there. Now, let's chuck that anvil in there. Put that there. We've got a few things going. Take that, that. Let's see. Bullet tips. Let's chuck a bunch out. Chuck those there. That can go up there. We got plenty of clay. Yeah, it's going a lot faster now. Get all nicely loaded up. Really? Fly chicken. Alright. How are you doing, Diane? Well, I hope. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this food off. And chuck everything that we don't need. Oh, fudge sickles. Took things I did need. So what else did it take? My gunpowder. We'll chuck that in there. Chuck that in there. Chuck those. We'll have to get all this stuff sorted eventually. And there's some cement mix. We'll take our cobblestone. Sand. Alright. Let's chuck our hammer down. So it looks like we're just waiting on bullet tips, and we are pretty much ready to rock and roll. Let's get some more of this flooring done. 40 by 40 mass of blocks, so definitely going to take a little bit of time. But this is a lot of experience that we can get this way. I gotta be careful because I do have cement mix on me now. There we go. Nearly done with our cobblestone. I hate bailing on Judy Witch, but I just simply don't have the firepower to continue. But we definitely put a big old dent in our need for that particular challenge. I'm sure one more bout through it will have it. I'm just not suicidal enough to do it during the night. Wow, that's a lot of hero. Bye. Alright, I think I made a point. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be an absolute lot of work. But, I mean, now we've got exactly what we need to fix that up there. And a few of the holes down here. So we're all good. There we go. Concrete mix. It only stopped because we're out of stone. But I mean, we could make just a few more right here. Not many, but a few. We'll go and chuck that in there, that in there. Go ahead and crawl down here. Looks like it's just standard plywood. So I have to upgrade that as well. And where is our stone? Thought I had a little bit extra. Guess I don't. Dang it. There's at least a little more nitrate powder. We'll take that. We'll actually chuck this over in medical box. I go and chuck that down there. Condense everything as much as possible. Chuck that there. Alright, so now we've got that. We've got that. Drop those on there. Nice. Chuck those. Now we just, need bullet tips. And it looks like a little more clay. Some more cement. And let's see. Might as well start here, eh? Need concrete. Or not concrete, cobble. There we go, almost. Heck yeah. Oh, it actually took the ladder. I don't know how the heck it took it from around the corner, but sure. There we go. Oh, it needs repaired. God dang it. Always some. And I'm out of concrete mix. Alright, so I need more cobble, more concrete mix. Well, fun. Let's go ahead and chuck this back in here. And we'll take 1, 2, pull these out. There's our first aid bandages already. Alright, so now that we've got salvage operations, we should be able to do this all the way across and get more out of it now. Nope, not yet. At least not as much as I was hoping anyway. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. And do what all humans need to do, eat. Let's see. We'll go and take those out. We'll take that all out. Why not? It's all my brass. For the moment. Didn't I have another small pocket of brass? Yes, I did. And there's my leather. Oh well, got a little in each. Nearly got 100. See, nearly.
redirect is now open. We got food and wares. You got the money.
Oh, you dirty dog, you. Aha, that's what it is. Repair, 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 and repair. Alright, I know it's been a hot moment, but always good to check. I think respawns every so often. Didn't try to make it overly easy. Skull Crusher. Learned it elixirs. Yucca smoothies.
Good morning, my ass. Buy something, selling to even a dumbass like you.
Let's sell that chunk of gold. Yeah, he actually did upgrade a little bit. Take those, take that. Take that. Tactical warfare we're gonna need. There's a pumpy. Another pump. 44.
All right.
All
now
right.
that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Wear that. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There was a double. Compound 4. Let's see what we need for a comp 4. Alright, so a compound. Compound bow. We need leather, duct tape, spring, bow part. How many bow parts do we have? I need to sort all this better. 6? Nah. Come on, I know we've got more than that. Thank you. I knew there was some more. There they are. Alright, so now we need springs. Where is our springs? There's 40 springs. Duct tape. And leather. There's our compound bow. Let's shirk those a quick moment. And we can go right back to them. That'll allow us to shoot farther, better. There we go. Come on, come on. It's one of the better bows in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll chuck those there, that there. Very nice. Alright, now we'll go ahead and equip that. Modify it as well. Ooh, we've got another slot on that one. feel like they've updated it a little bit because you used to only get that on 5 and 6. Alright, so where did our arrow stockpile end up? No way in heck I've used them all. I know they're around here somewhere. There they are. Chuck them back in there. Look at that. 3,200. Alright, so chuck that. We'll hold on to that. We'll put that back in. Well, I guess we'll scrap that. Get that bow part back. There we go. There. So much nicer. There we go. Chuck that in. Alright, well, we'll have a few bullets to our name. Come on, come on, come on. Just a little bit more left in stone. I'll need to remember to solidify everything. Cut that in half. Make that go a little bit faster. Chuck our bow part back in. Roids. Roids, pills, gas, bullets. And yeah, we'll slowly get that going. Doesn't quite look grand yet. And when we can start making steel arrows, that'll be a fabulous thing. Because this bow will rock some socks. The right mods. And you can always keep building them. They seem to be slightly random at a couple points with their damage and their stats, attributes, whatnot. But alright folks, I think I'll go and leave this off for here tonight. And be back in 2 weeks. Next week, doing a little more Subnautica, Below Zero. And, yeah, just having some good old fun. But if it's not too much trouble to ask, could you please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already? And, perchance, if anybody has a moment to look over the GoFundMe that I have started, I would be very grateful. I am trying to help a friend of mine that is in a bad way. Where? There it is. Ooh. Call me Robin Hood. I do appreciate you, Lise, and you have yourself a wonderful night as well. But, without further ado, Do appreciate y'all hanging out this long. And stay tuned for the next one. Cheers, everyone.